Hello everyone, I'm Chandana Bhuyan. I'm a consultant psychologist in Pratiksha Hospital, Guwahati, and I'm here with me, Dr. Chinu Agarwal, internationally accredited psychologist and psychotherapist, and she is the managing director of Feeling Minds, a nationally renowned organization for mental health, and also she's a TEDx speaker. So here we are going to talk about men's mental health today. So, ma'am, what do you think? Uh, what is man's mental health?
Men's mental health, Chandana, is um, talking about the issues surrounding psychological and emotional upsets of men in particular. And you know why we need to talk about men's mental health differently than women's mental health is because it is not addressed in the general population. And so we are talking now specifically about men's mental health. That's why you have this term in vogue, men's mental health.
Yes.
Otherwise, there was no need for it.
Yes. So it is different. We understand it is need of the hour. Why so important at this moment, men's mental health?
If you have gone through the NCRB data that was published recently in 2022, and they have collected the data of accidental deaths and suicidal deaths in India, you'll be surprised to know that out of the total number of suicides which happened in our country, 72.1 were committed by men.
That's a huge number.
This statistic in itself talks a lot about the importance of men's mental health.
So it shows why it is so important to talk about it. But we are not talking about it. Nobody is in fact talking about men's mental health specifically. Why so? What do you think? Why it is
Yeah,
so?
very less people are talking about it. Is because stereotypically we have always thought that men are stronger, they don't have psychological issues, or they should not have. They should be emotionally so stable that they should be able to handle everything on their own. And it has always been discouraged in our culture for men to show emotional weakness. And if they happen to showcase that they are feeling upset, or they are feeling weak, or they are feeling anxious or sad, uh, they are just looked down upon, or just trivialized, and
Frowned
that's
upon.
frowned upon, and that's why maybe nobody is talking about it, or very less people are talking about it.
Most importantly, the population, the man, they are the most reluctant one who doesn't want to talk about it. What do you think? Why it is? It is only because of the social conditioning that they are not coming up and talking about it.
Yes, it is about the social conditioning and the social stigma attached to mental health. So, in general, as well, very less people come forward and talk about their emotional vulnerability. And men, in particular, would like to believe what the culture teaches them. So, they would like to believe that, we are fine, and there's nothing so great about it. Most of them are not even aware of their own emotions. And I'll give you one example. Most men, they know only to express one emotion, and that is anger.
Yes, that's very true.
You know, so whenever they feel sad, they'll showcase it through irritability. Whenever they're anxious, they're irritable. Whatever they are feeling inside, it shows up only in one emotion, that is aggression, irritability, anger, because that is something that is socially accepted.
So specifically in India, what we are seeing that depression can be seen in the somatic form in case of man, and sad, not exactly sadness but anger and
Yes,
aggression.
yes.
Yes, yeah, that's a very important point to know for general population specifically. So what do you think, ma'am? What we can do about it, and how we can connect with the men, the population of men in our society, to move forward and really make it a point that people talk about men's mental health as well?
We will have to destigmatize this, and we will have to create awareness not only amongst men but people in general, including women, that men are also people.
Yeah.
They're also normal human beings. And people and human beings, they will have the same kind of body, they will have the thinking brain as well as the emotional brain. Being a man doesn't mean that you have removed their amygdala and corpus luteum and kept it aside. They're bound to feel emotions. You cannot take it away from them. Once this is accepted by the society, and man himself accepts him as a total, in a holistic way, that if my body can ache, my you know I can feel emotional pain as well.
Yes.
And
True.
that is natural. That is a natural part of being human. So this message needs to go across.
Yes. Thank you so much for simply focusing so much and highlighting the important points. And we are definitely going to talk about more about mental health, and we are going to bring more people to bring the awareness. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
ma'am.
much. Thank you, Chandana.